To you, everybody. Coming to you, everybody. Oh, yes. I'll be there in a second, in a little while. But this is the group we're playing with today. Just going over to YouTube to check something. Leo, I'll be with you in a second, my friend. But hey, here we go again. Everything's good. Everything's good. Coming off screen in a second or two. Listen to that Canadian music. Absolutely wonderful. Coming to you right now, guys. Don't worry, I'll be there in a second. Keep listening to that lovely music as you will, but that's what we were listening to. Coming to you right now. Sorry, I just clipped off the music. Why would I do that? Get the music back on there, Stevie. Back on with the music, Stevie. Got a technical difficulty here, guys. Give me a second. Be with you in a second, guys. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I've got it covered. 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. There we are. Coming back at you. We're going to put that music back on. We'll get it right. Just give me a second. Watch this. We had a technical difficulty. Now we're going to start properly. We'll be right with you. Give me 2 seconds. We're going to fix that right now. You'll see this screen change very shortly. There we go. Patience is a virtue. Virtue, the patience of life. Boom, there we go. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Little technical difficulty, but I am in game gear. I'm in game gear. Big time game gear today. I'm going to move them out my way. There we go. Game gear today. I'm going to get up and show you what I'm wearing. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. This is me today. I'm in full game gear. Big Canada shirt. World Cup hat. And check this. 1867. I'm ready for the game. 1867, I'm in the game, I'm in the house. And I tell you what, I'm going to move some things around, but get that small down a little bit. There we go. Much better. Okay, guys, we're in here. We're in here. Minutes to do. Minutes to do. Minutes to do. Biggest game in Canada's history. Are you enjoying that country and Western Canada sound? Don't worry, we're not going to take the music into the game. We'll take the music outside the game. In the breaks, we'll play the music. Can't overload you with the great music here at Ultimate Soccer. But that one there, you're listening to Canada's World Cup track. Thank you, U10 Records, one more time. Leonardo Bavera in the house. Leonardo says, time to grow strong, Canada. Big words. Big words. Time to grow strong. It absolutely is. I got a piping, scaldy pot of tea. Here we go. Oh, yeah. And that was made about 2 minutes ago. Lynn Pitts, back after a week of training. I knew I could count on you, Steve. You totally can, my friend. You totally can. You totally can. Welcome in again, Lynn. Good to see you, mate. Respect for the Canadian gear. My Stars and Stripes scarf was in the mail when I got home today. Well, guess what, brother? Guess what, brother? We got a big surprise for that US game tonight, because I'm doing it. And we're coming in big, USA. Get ready for it, brother. Get ready for it, all you American fans around the world. USA plays tonight. Paraguay, get ready. But I'm going to be ready for that one, don't you worry. Incoming now. Oh, yeah. Who you think this is? Bosnia! Bosnia! Oh yeah! Come on, Bosnia! Give us a game. You might surprise us. Are you going to win? I'm right down on this one, man. I tell you, I want a Canadian win, but I tell you, I've watched Bosnia and Herzegovina in the last two matches especially. They're going to bring something today. Massive defensive team, massive, and they fight for their lives. Don't kid yourself. This is going to be something very, very, very special today. Bosnia. 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 It's going to give us a game. We're going to have to be our best today, Canada. But listen to that lovely track. Gets you bouncing in your chair, man. Woo, I'm up for it. And there's nothing in the tea. Straight as a dice. Straight as a dice, brother. Milky Moose Celtics in the house. Howdy, all. How do all? I've painted myself red for the day. Well done, brother. Sitting on a red beanbag, drinking red pale ale. Whoa, is it red pale ale or is it red ale? Red ale's good. I love red ale. I do. Yes, get into it. Oh, what a lead in. I'm telling you, I'm getting so pumped up for this game. I'm going to take you some places right now. Jeffrey Perry, how you doing? Jeffrey in the house, in the house. Keep bringing it, keep bringing it. America tonight, I'm doing that game as well. Oh, I'm into that. I'm into that. Bosnia's got a wicked track. We got the country and western going. And the USA. Wait for your track tonight. Oh yeah, wait for your track tonight. Now we're going to be listening to Qatar from Group B. Qatar. I'm going to take you offline as we're doing this. Got some places to go. Listen to that lovely track. That eastern feel. Wait for the beat to start going. Woo! Come on! Get in the house. Nice multi red, a local brewer, O'Hara's. Oh, nice. Man, if I was next to you, I'd be having some of that. I'm telling you, Milky Moo, I'd be having some of that. Love to the Irish, love to the Irish. Beautiful. Especially what's going on over there. Yes! Come on, Ireland. Beautiful people, beautiful people. So, we're going to take you offline here in a second or two. By the way, this track here, have you ever listened or watched the movie Gotti? John Gotti, the gangster. Have you ever watched the new movie Gotti with John Travolta? When John Travolta's going out of the jail and he's committing a murder after the visit to the dentist chair, this is the track. I'm sure this is the same kind of track. Just coming out of jail, John Gotti, get in the car, goes to the hotel, does the job, gets back in the car, goes back to jail. Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. Give you a second, we're taking you offline now. You're coming with us. Come with me now. I'm going to show you some stuff. Canada's leading team. In goal, Kripo. In the net, Richie Larea. Cornelius, Pogeres and Johnson in defence. Stevie Eustachio in midfield. Miller on the left wing. Buchanan on the right wing. Down the middle, Jonathan David and Tani Oluisi. Let's hope we get some goals today, because I tell you what, I got a feeling Bosnia and Herzegovina is going to be really tough to break down. Check the bench. We've got 1,000 guys on the bench. Ahmed, Bombito, Shonier, Davies on the bench. He's going to stay on the bench. I don't expect him to play. Goodman, Jones, Larin, Nelson, Osorio. Happy birthday, Jonathan. Happy birthday, Jonathan. It's his birthday. Promise, Saliba, Shuffleberg on the bench, Seeger on the bench, St. Clair on the bench, Waterman on the bench. What am I saying? We got a really big bench, a really top bench. Let's take a look at the team coming in. Oh yeah, Bosnia, Vasili in net, Muharemic, Kolasinic, He used to be a big player with Man City. Tahirovic, Dedic, and I tell you what, Demirovic. Watch for Demirovic. Demirovic is going to be very instrumental today. Dasic, Mimic, Katic. You've also got the biggest name in the world, Vajrakterovic. And obviously up front, Lukic. A lot of itches in their itches. And Bosnia's coming to play. Look at this. Form coming in for Canada. Final song you're going to have to your ears right now before we get to the game is La Suisse, Switzerland. This is another jumping track. And I tell you what, Group B, down in the library, has probably got the best group of all. 4 really cracking songs. And this now, La Suisse, Switzerland. Take a look at our form coming in. All through last year, just 2 defeats, one against Mexico 2-0 and one against Australia, thanks to Luke Forgerelis pissing around in defence. That's the only losses we've had. But look at this year. Now Swiss gets their chance to get Stevie dancing. And I can yodel, babies, I can yodel. Huddle, 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 hoo. Huddle, 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 hoo. Little bit of yodel. But in Canada, this year, draws, 1 win. Good results. 2-2 against Iceland was top. Tunisia 0-0 wasn't bad. 2-0 against Uzbekistan. I was there. It was fun in the rain. Torrential rain. It was magic. A wonderful day to be out as a Canadian fan. I had a blast with Daryl, Trouty McTrout, and security man, Big Neil Stewart, security man. He was out there with us too. And then finally, a 1-1 with the Republic of Ireland, where I say the Republic of Ireland is very close to beating us. Now let's take a look at Bosnia and Herzegovina. Last year, as you can see, 1 loss against Österreich, neighbours to Switzerland, with the same kind of music. Bosnia 1, Austria 2. The rest of the year, draws and 1 win. Only 1 win since that loss. 2 wins in the last 2 years. Not a lot of wins, but look at the draws. Look at the draws. Wales 2026. Wales 1, Bosnia 1. They win 4-2 on penalties. Next game, Bosnia and Herzegovina. 1-1 with Italia. 4-1 on penalties. They've taken out Wales. They've taken out Italy. They could take out people quite handily. Give me a second, I'm just going to bring up something. Interesting. Give me a second, guys, I'm just going to kill the sound. Bye-bye sound. We are good to go. Just going to make this small, guys. Give me a second. The tune is coming in. Things are coming in. So there's the group music. So it's music done. Now it's talk time only. The match is coming. And basically, people, we are in line for it. I'm going to go back into the chat after this. But one last thing we got to tell you about is the referee and alignment. Referee today, Facundo Tello, Argentina. Assistant referees, Juan Pablo Belatti, Argentina. Gabriel Schade, Argentina. Other officials, 4th official, Khalid Alturey from Saudi Arabia. VAR, Hernan Mastrangelo, Argentina. And assistant VAR, Antonio Garcia, likely from the support team. And he should not get any time on that VAR. I'm telling you now, he's an assistant. He doesn't need to be making any decisions. That's what that means, if you didn't know. Just letting you know. Coming back on screen, guys. Give me a second. The Appliance of Science, we're right there. We're right there. It's you, me, the chat, and that's all we got going back. And like I say, got the big, beautiful shirt on today. I'm wearing the World Cup ball cap. I'm all in black. One more time, if you haven't seen it, this is what I'm wearing. I'm all in black. Lovely shirt. Check out what's behind me. 1867. Yes. And if you want to know, this is an in-house made shirt with all the stuff I wear. Is my hat on straight? Everything I wear is in-house made. We don't bother buying anything. We produce it ourselves. What do you think? Let me know. Canada strong, going through. Now I'm into the chat with all the people. And I tell you what, days to do. We got 38 days to go. 38 days to go. 102 matches still to play with this one until we know who is a World Cup champion. But I tell you, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to go through the chat. We're going to bring up the game, and we are set, ready to watch Canada get it on. I tell you, Canada's going to get it on with Bosnia and Herzegovina. Just give me a second, just wrapping this puppy up again. Nice to see it, nice to see it. We've got you all ready to rock and roll. I just want to change that a second. I'm going to go back here, guys. Give me a second. I want to go back, change things up, and come in on the big screens. Yeah, I want the multiplex view. That's what I want. I want the multiplex. Multiplex for me, baby. That's all I need. Canada, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Massive, 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 massive day. I tell you, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this. It's going to be tough. I'm telling you, it's going to be tough. There's no doubt about it. We're going to have a tough day. And Bosnia's going to be pushing it all the way. Limpet's back after a week of training. I knew I could count on you, Stevie. I knew I could count on you, Lynn. Loving that weather down in, I think it's in Florida, right? Lynn says, respect for Canadian gear. My Stars and Stripes scarf was in the mail. I'm telling you, I'm coming back for the US game tonight. Milky Moo, I've painted myself red. He's bloody brilliant. Jeffrey's in the house. Jeffrey says, on my way to the Atomic Rooster. Woo-hoo! Now that sounds like a place, doesn't it, eh? The Atomic Rooster? Holy shamoly. Get into that. Get into that. The Atomic Rooster. Loving it. Loving it. I tell you what, so far things are looking good. The crowd's looking good. Looks a beautiful scene in the stadium. Does it ever, eh? Doesn't it? Lovely, lovely, lovely. There's our man Estacio on the scene getting his last swig, looking at the bench. There's the big man. There's the big man. Edin Dzeko. He made some strides in the playoffs for Bosnia and Herzegovina. 40 years of age, yeah? Great player. It's going to be interesting. But hey, let's see where we go here. Let's see where we go. Hey there, Leo. Let's go. Milky Moo saying, hey there, Leo to Leo. Milky Moo Celtic, let's go, AJ. Milky Moo, Jeff, Lynn. Hello, big thumbs up for Jeff and Lynn. Deuce, not going to be easy, especially. So, Deuce, 8472. Deuce, how you doing, bruv? Not going to be easy, especially without Davies. But World Cup at BMO, got to love it. On the Davies thing, he's only played 2 times in the last 2 years. We don't need him for this. We don't need him for this. Keep him, get him fixed for the bigger games. If we get past Bosnia today with the win, bring him in game 3. Don't need him. We've done fine without him. We don't need the guy. Here we go. Here we go. I tell you, peeps, it's going to be a big day. It's going to be a big day going on. Milky Moo Celtic starting the drum rolling. Milky Moo Celtic's got the music. Milky Moo Celtic's loving it. Milky Moo Celtic. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Canada on the ball. Going down the left side. Straight away on the offense. Great tackle. Expect real tough tackling from the Bosnians. I'm telling you now. Against Italia, against Wales, Gimru, they were absolutely amazing in defence. Absolutely amazing. They played their asses off, I tell you now. They really did. Let's get into the game. Commentating right now. Ball to the far post. Canada in possession. Goes out for the corner. And our Argentinian referee is right in there. Bosnia under pressure straight away. But I tell you what, strong guys. Strong guys, Bosnia. Strong guys. Stevie Estacio with the corner. Look at the scenes. Beautiful scene. Referee coming in. He's going to have another word. He's checking in with the keeper and with Jonathan David. Pointing all over the place, making sure that people know that clutching and grabbing will be punished. I've got a feeling you're going to see a penalty at the World Cup for clutching and grabbing. Ball low. Low, low, low. Bosnia bringing the ball out, clearing the ball. No messing there, clearing long. Remember what I said about clearing the ball long? Why is Maxime Croupeau all the way up the field? That is not the right place to be. Intercepts the ball, but leave it to the defenders. Leave the defending to the defenders, Maxime. You are brilliant in goal, man. Stay on the goal line. Stay in the penalty area. Free kick coming up. Bosnia, possible yellow card coming up too. Referee's not too happy with that one. So far, so good. Kolesinic on the ground. Tough tackling Kolesinic on the ground. Besic having a word. Take a look at this. Johnston coming through, not really too much. And I did say Kolasinac did play with Man City. Now, the man's wearing a suit. Does he look out of place in that suit? I think he looks out of place in that suit. I really do. Get your training gear on, Jesse. It's more you. Get the jeans on. Ball into the box. Low shot coming in. Oh, I tell you. Danger averted. That was a real chance for Bosnia right now. Should be 1-0 to Bosnia. Should be 1-0 to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Offside on the left side, but the man coming through who gets the replay is not offside. That would have been a legitimate goal. Flicked back would have been legit. Just couldn't keep it down. Canada dodging a bullet. Maxime Croupeau now with the ball coming out left. I told you. Canada would have a battle against Bosnia. And I tell you what, Bosnia is coming here to win. They're not coming here to lose. And they're not overawed. They've been in this situation a few times. This is a game made for Bosnia. It really is. What will stop it? Canada's first goal. Going down the right wing now. Jonathan David on the ball. Looking for a target. Taps it off to Tejan Buchanan. Buchanan now. Far post is open. Doesn't get there. Needs to be in the air. Needed to be in the air. Crossing in the air. Needed to be in the air. Nice defending by Luke. Young defender. Not my first pick, got to tell you. I'm not a total fan of Forgerolis. But he's doing okay. Considering he doesn't have a big team, considering he hasn't played much football around the world, it is interesting that he does play for Canada. A little while with Fulham, but nothing too major. Free kick coming up for the referee. Another free kick, absolutely. No free kick. But I tell you, the look on Bosnia's faces is they've come here to play. They're not overawed. We've got to get that first goal. That first goal, definitely a foul, no doubt about it. I mean, how much do you need to hang on the guy's ass? Nice bit of skill by Jesse in the suit. The man in the suit can play football. And here comes Cabster. Cabby's in the house. Hey, Cabby, how you doing, buddy? Say hello to everybody. Cabby, the soccer cat, is in the house, and I know what he wants. Hey, Cabs, I got your food there. It's in there, buddy. Yeah. You check that out. You'll be quite happy. I've got his game day food on. Oh, yeah. Got his game day food on. Free kick coming up to Bosnia. Lining it up. Everything Bosnia do, they're going to put it in the box. They're not going to waste any time. Milky, I'm here in Ireland, but I'm Canada. Ball into the middle. Interesting. Does he push it back? Yes, he does. Why doesn't he just put it straight in first time? Opens up space, that's why. Ball to the back post. Headed in. I tell you what, if that comes across the face of the goal, another dangerous moment for Canada. I'm telling you now, I'm watching nerves. I'm watching nerves for Canada. I'm not watching nerves for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Babarez, the coach. Herzegovina, Bosnian fans in the crowd, love it. Canadian fans looking slightly nervous. Maxime Croupeau on the ball. Canada under pressure in their own net. Ball, long time, down the line. Bosnia deal with that one more time. And long with the ball. Bosnia not tic-tac-toeing out of defence. They're keeping everything very simple. They're playing the old-fashioned style football, which is the way they should do. It's the way they should operate against Canada. A free-flowing footballing team. But Bosnia doing the right thing. Well defended there by Luke. But keeping it long, playing the long ball, Bosnia and Herzegovina doing the right thing. I tell you what, it's good to see a team that doesn't mess around at the back and literally step on their own feet and score own goals or give own goals away per se. You know what I'm saying? Canada, another goal kick. Bosnia keeping Canada in their own penalty area for the first 5 minutes. Ball straight out of play. Are we nervous? Are people nervous? I'm sure they're going to be, but let's face it. Why be nervous? You've qualified over 2 years, or you literally got in this final as a host. But why be nervous at this stage? Ride the nerves. Get over your nerves. Become the game. Become the equation fixer. Bosnia now. Like I say, Bosnia, very comfortable. And I'll say this much. Against Italy, against Wales, they did not offer as much as they're offering right now in the final third of the field. They were stuck in their own defensive areas, and they weren't going forward. Just saying. But Milky Moo says, I'm here in Ireland. Whereabouts in Ireland, my friend? But I'm Canada. Have my support as far as years can go. Unless you bump into Scotland, in which case, good luck. Yeah, Lynn Pitts, he sailed that shot that too high. Yes, he sailed that shot way too high. I tell you, Lynn, if he gets that on target, we're a goal down. Incidentally, tonight against the USA and Paraguay, another watch-along coming. And I tell you, the USA is definitely in a difficult position, but nothing they can't override. Free kick, no free kick. It's getting chippy. This is the perfect game for Bosnia. They like to get physical. They like it chippy. They like to waste your time. They like to be disruptive. They like to spoil your party. Right now, they've come to Toronto, Canada, to spoil Canada's party. And if they carry on, they may well do it. Long way to go. 7 minutes in, the ball down the line. Is he offside? Tejon gets the ball, keeps the ball, fights for the ball, wins the ball, keeps it in play, goes out of play, out of play, out of play. Real battle there. Both of those two going at it. Kolasinac and Tejon Buchanan, buddy. But you can't stay there today. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Move around. That's it. This way. You can't stay there today, buddy. You've got to stay on your side. Otherwise, you'll be offside. You'll be offside, mate. I know what he wants. He wants a couple more kibbles, so let's give him a few more kibbles. They're not... Watch out, Cubs. They're not temptations. They're low fat. Got to watch his waistline. Remember, he's a player. He's got to keep going. Milky Moo in Kildare. Oh, beautiful. Kildare. Not far from Dublin. Yes, Kildare. Our roots are Shannon. Yeah. Actually, just outside Cork is the roots. And the other half of the family is up in Donegal in the north. Not Northern Ireland. We don't say that. North. Ball over the top now. It's all one-way traffic unless Canada can get on the ball and start possessing the play. They've got to get on the ball and play the game. Needs to come inside. Nothing doing down the link. Needs to come inside. Not selling Richie Larea a good ball there, Liam. Give the ball to Richie. Thank you. Do your job, Liam. Get down the line. There you go. Richie, Kone's not on. You got nothing on. You got nothing on. Right, now you got a target. There you go. JD opens up to Liam Miller. Coming up down the line. Another throw in Canada. Milky Moo says, Celtic. Lynn Pitts, a buddy of mine, is in Cork. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. I tell you, beautiful place. And non-politically, I'm telling you, I'm quite happy with what I'm seeing with the Irish people. I'm loving what they're doing. Standing up for their bloody rights. Liam Miller with the throw post. Going to the far post, clicked out. Steve Eustachio on the ball, all the way back. I don't understand that for a minute of the day, Steve. I don't understand that for a minute of the day. Get the ball back in a mixer, damn it. You got to reset everything now. I don't understand the people who push it back to the keeper, man. Jesus, mother of God. Get it into play. Are you too nervous to play the ball, Stevie? Come on. You've been here before. Let's have some play. Let's have some action. Let's be brave. Get on the ball. If you can't go through a brick wall, go around it, go over it. If you can't go through it, start to wake up, Stephen. Start to wake up, Stephen. You're supposed to be leading this midfield. Again, Bosnia finding the space, going with speed down the left side. Free kick coming up. Hello, buddy. You can't go through there. You can't go through there. Not today. You can't go through there. You stay there, buddy. You stay there. You're okay. You're okay, buddy. But you can't go through here. Everything's cut off over there. I've got things you're going to knock down, mate. Kolasinac, not happy with the referee. Johnson. Take a look at the foul. Take a look closely. Definitely worthy of the yellow card. Argentinian referee's having a bit of an issue here. Jono's jumping in, but I tell you what, this is showing you exactly what I was worried about with this Bosnian team, okay? I'm saying this again, and I've said it 100 times since Italy were kicked out of the World Cup and since Wales were kicked out of the World Cup. Bosnia is a team that is definitely underrated. This, I tell you what, is suspect red card. It's suspect red card. He's got the yellow already, but it's suspect red card. Alistair Johnson, needs to be careful for the rest of the match. Canada with the first yellow, yeah. Lynn Pitts never had the ball. Yellow card Johnson, Francois Pitre, absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. We have started out a nervous team. We need to get confident on the ball and start fighting. Nice collection for Maxime. Nothing too problematic there. But again, we are now seeing what a World Cup finals match really does look like. Bosnia have shaped up very well. They've given us something to think about in the first 12 minutes, and they are operating freely with the ball, confident, moving around as if they were the home team. Absolutely fantastic here from Bosnia. Canada, still in the match, not a problem. But we've got to get on the ball. We've got to get confident. We've got to start playing football. Francois Pitre shut down the wings, for Christ's sake. 100%. 100%. And let's not be too anxious to go forward every second of the game. We're leaving holes in behind. Every time we're thrusting forward, there's gaping holes. And Barbarez, the coach of Bosnia, has noticed that, and that's what they're exploiting. I tell you now, they look like the home team. Keeper has the ball at his feet in his own 6-yard box nearly. But like I say, we've got some issues to solve. Jesse Marsh has got some tactics to change. And it's going to be bloody interesting. Welcome to a real football match for Canada, everybody. This is going to be an absolute barn-burning match in a day. A win here today, you really deserved it. You really earned the right. Going down the wing now. No target in the middle. Ball coming in. Cleared one more time, going out for a corner. Again, no nonsense, no messing around by Bosnia. They kick it straight out. They clear it straight out. And when they're clearing their lines, clearing defensive lines from in their own box, they're pushing it long. They're not tic-tac-toeing. They're not expecting to get scored on by their own mistakes in defensive football. Brilliant, both sides. Great game. No score, 14 minutes in, wherever you are around the world. Remember, like, subscribe, get in the channel, join the family. And remember, the post-game's coming as well. We'll be hanging around for that too. Short corner, coming back in. Gets onto the 6-yard box. It's a battle. Head tennis, that's 3. And away come Bosnia with the ball. One more time, you see it. Clearing it long. Not messing around. Rich, how you doing, fella? Good to see you, Rich. How you doing, my man? Rich, Canada is at home, but I feel that's not necessarily the advantage. Nerves. Yes, 100% nerves, brother. Nerves. I can tell you, I see nervous players on Canada's side. Not up front, but in midfield and in defence. You're jumping in like that. Alistair Johnson, not normally his style. He's normally standoff and times it perfectly. Dirk Cornelius, bit of a lucky mix-up there. Comes up with the ball after losing possession. Now, Kone moving forward. Lovely through ball there. This is the way to go. Tani now on the ball. Ball into the middle. David can't get there. Just in front of Jonathan David. Tejan Buchanan with the ball in the corner. Looking for a target. Goes down the line again. Keeping possession on the edge of the box. It's coming alive now. Canada sorting, shifting. And again, no nonsense defensive clearance from Bosnia e Herzegovina. 15 minutes gone just like that. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. But if it finishes right now, who's the happier team? Who's the happier team? Going back into the chat. Rich, how you doing, fella? Canada at home, but I feel not necessarily the advantage. Nerves. I have to highlight that. Liam Miller now down the left wing. One-on-one. Goes outside. Comes inside. Canada with possession. Gives it back to Liam Miller on the left wing. Does he tap off or does he cross? He comes down the left side. Cross coming in. Far side should be on the targets. And well defended one more time. Bosnia fighting for their lives. And I tell you what, I told you they'd be fantastic in defence. They are. Ball in the middle. Headed down. Mix up. 1-0. Great save by the keeper. I tell you what, that has to be in the back of the net. Both teams have had shots close on in. No score so far. 16 minutes in. Take a look again. Ball's open. You missed a goal scorer. Hasn't got it. Jonathan David again. Not a great season with Juventus in Turin, Italia. Not a great season so far with Canada in the last few. The goals have dried up for Jonathan David. That would have been great for him to get the confidence back up and start becoming what we know and what we love he is, a goal-scoring machine. Brilliant chance for David there. Goner begging. My God, Goner begging. Could be one apiece right now. Into the chat. Francois Pitre, Bosnia's strength all comes from the wings. It does, but I'll tell you what, it all comes from their passion and their commitment and their fight. They are here to upset our party. Yeah, Jesse. Yeah, Jesse. Yeah, Jesse. Yeah, Jesse. Stand still, man. Stand still. Jesus, mother of God. What does that look like? When your coach is acting like that off a little miss. Get it together, Jesse. Jesus, mother of God. Get together, man. When you're acting like an erratic kind of coach on the sideline, what does that do for your players on the field? What does that do for the players on the bench? They look at you for leadership. They look at you for guidance. When you're acting like that on the bench, that would worry some players on the field. That would worry players on the bench. He has to show discipline. He has to show leadership. But he also has to show above everything strength and calmness. Just like Barbarez, the Bosnian coach. Too erratic. Calm it down, Jesse. Is it the suit? Has he gone nuts because he's wearing a suit? I tell you, interesting times. Angus McWhorter. Angus, I hope you enjoyed your watch-along last night, or your podcast. Remember drinking Guinness at 9 a.m. not far from where I exited the boat. That's pretty good. Angus also said, I've taken the overnight ferry from Wales a couple of times into Dublin. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Canada moving forward now. Through ball down the left side. Doesn't make it again. Again, Jonathan David not turning up so far. Canada coming through. Fighting for the ball. Richie Larea can't thread that ball through. If he does, we're in through. Clear. Free kick coming. Maybe the referee has a word here. He's down. He's down. And I'm telling you, our midfield has not got to grips with Bosnia just yet. Estacio getting a warning from the referee. Next one, you're getting this one right there. Great chat today, guys. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Lynn Pitts, the Canucks now with some offensive pressure. Yep, and it needs to build. Needs to build. We also need the coach to keep us in the game as well, just like Barbarez is doing with Bosnia and Herzegovina. And don't forget, Edin Dzeko, the big, massive striker, still to come in again. Canada can't get that through ball through. Bosnia making it scrappy in midfield, playing some brilliant football. I got to tell you, they're playing some brilliant football. Free kick coming up, too physical. Too physical. Referee needs to have a word. Referee needs to have a word. Richie just a little bit over the top there. Trouty McTrout. Darryl, how you doing, Darryl? Good to see you, son. Canada a little disorganised so far. I agree with you. It's definitely a goal kick, my arse, he says. Definitely. Corner. You can say ball all you like, Richie. But we are under pressure. We are under pressure. Milky Moo, haha, plenty of early houses down the docks anyway. As he knows, coming off the ferry. Ball coming in. Near post. Danger! 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 I have told you so many times about Bosnia. Now it's done. I've told you about Bosnia, what they can do and how they're going to play. And this is exactly what I've been waiting for and what I have been worried about. Now we got a game. 1-0 down. We are in trouble. Jesse Marsh, you need to sort this out. I've been saying for weeks that this is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. And they've now broken through with the one goal. Now try and break them down. You might get the goal back. But try and break them down. Try and break them down. Bosnian fans, ecstatic. Ecstatic. But this, to me, is not a shock. This is not a shock. Many people disagreed with me about Bosnia coming into this match, saying that I was hyping them up too much. Well, am I hyping them up too much? I don't think I am. I am not hyping them up too much. I am just telling you what I see. This is exactly what Bosnia did to Italy. It's exactly what they did to Wales. I tell you now, we have got to dig deep and get over the nerves. 20 minutes in, is the party going to start bad? And I said that we could finish third in this group. It's not impossible. And everybody says we're going to finish second. We got to go out now and start to play. Bosnia 1-0 up at the moment. And it's not a shocker. They've had most of the game so far. Let's be quite frank about it. They don't look nervous. They don't look worried. They're in there. Francois Pitrier, we are a decimated team. Limpitz misplayed by the keeper. Yep. Limpitz B&H. Francois 0-1 Bosnia. Limpitz goal. Limpitz, remember, Jesse was sacked from Leeds after less than a full season. Absolutely. And Leeds got relegated too. Trout McTrout, Chippy Ricky doing his thing. Absolutely. Why Soccer Canada renewed Jesse's contract for 4 years prior to World Cup? It's suspect. It should never have happened. Renew his contract after the World Cup. Now we have some drama. Now we've got to get over this. And now they put the commercials on the TV for us. Isn't that lovely? But I tell you, we have got to get over this. 1-0 down, water break on. I tell you, not exactly what we were hoping for, is it? But I tell you, the last few weeks I've been worried about Bosnia, Herzegovina, and rightfully so, wouldn't you think? Rightfully so. In case you noticed, Christine Sinclair is in the stadium today. Quick tea time, guys. We've got to be brave. 1-0 down. Mike's back on. Milky Moo, I'm sick of water breaks already. So am I, fellas. So am I. Hydration breaks give a chance for Canada to regroup. Yeah, but so could 2 minutes from the referee on the sideline too, or the coach on the sideline too. Jesse needs to get in there, not just his soup. I'm sick of water breaks. Oh, I tell you. Chris Cavalin, these hydration breaks are just FIFA making advertising income. 100%. That's all it is. It's all about money. It's all about money, isn't it? It really is. It's all about money. It's just about the money. Paul Stalteri talking with Jesse Marsh. Sometimes I wonder what Jesse Marsh really has. I sometimes wonder. From tactics, they're very simple. It's the players on this team. I'm going to say something now. When Johnny Herdman took over the Canadian national team, he took over a great bunch of players compared to what we'd had over the decades, right? Jesse Marsh inherited a great squad. So how great is Jesse Marsh? Really? Johnny Herdman's a man motivator. He's not a coach. He's a motivator. And that's been seen in every job he's done. People do well at the start and then it drops off, just like TFC and the rest of it. But Jesse Marsh hasn't exactly got the most electrifying record ever. Okay, with Red Bull it was decent, but that's a long time ago. Now we need to see a coach organise the team off the back of this 1-0 and get back into it. Again, we are a step behind. When you see Richie Larea throwing himself in front of a defender like that and doesn't look like he normally does, that point I made about CONCACAF matches and World Cup matches is highlighted greatly. This Bosnian team is not a CONCACAF team. It's a World Cup team. And there's a big difference. How do we get around this? I'll tell you now. Foot on the ball. Calm it down. Get some possession play. Boring possession play into space. Do not worry about going forward every second of the day. Start playing in all directions. Possession football is 360. And bring your players into the game. Bring people into the game. Let them have a touch. Free kick coming up to Canada. Good position. Tejan Buchanan taken down. Kalazanovic playing a tough game on Tejan. Tejan's going to have a tough day. I would switch Liam Miller and Tejan Buchanan on the wings. I would switch Tejan to the left Liam to the right, and give Kolasinac something else to think about. I would switch the wingers. Let's see if Jesse can see that. Switch the wing play. But possession football right now. Get everybody on the ball, possession play, and get into the game. Ball in the middle, flicked in, it's loose, picked up on the edge of the box, fired in, still onside, shot coming in. Nice angle from JD, Jonathan David, but nothing doing. Back into the mixer. Kolasinac kicks it out, heads it out, going out for the throw-in. Canada having trouble flowing with the football. Having trouble. Thank you, Milky Moo. I was worried why I was not seeing my bouncer, and it was because my mic was off, and I put it off when I coughed, so it was my problem. So thank you, Milky Moo, Celtic67, beautiful. Mute, Stevie. Rich says, you got to cross that touchline prior to the first kickoff, believing you're going to win, nothing short of it. I don't see it or feel it. I saw doubt early and clearly Bosnia bossing the match. I'm going to read that again. Steve is going to read it again. Rich, your words. You got to cross that touchline prior to the first kickoff, believing you're going to win and nothing short of it. I don't see it or feel it. Corner coming in. On the 6-yard. Edge of the box. Miller passes off. Shot coming in. Blocked one more time. David wanted too much time on it. Free kick. Should be a free kick. Jonathan David wanted too much time with that shot. He should have hit it instead of letting it come to him. Go to the ball, hit it, instead of let the ball come to you. The defender closes you down. You don't have the time. But again, you got to cross that touchline prior to first kickoff, believing you're going to win and nothing short of it. I don't see it or feel it. I saw doubt early and clearly Bosnia bossing the match. And I'm saying the doubt that Rich is seeing is the doubt within some of the Canadian players. Are they overawed by the situation? Has Bosnia stood up and given them something to think about? Is it something that they're now worried about? On the edge of the box, taken. Bad touch. Wanted all day long to bring that ball down. I'll tell you what, Bosnia are not letting us have a second on the ball. It's disturbing the play, and we've really got a difficult situation to get out of. Very difficult situation. We are playing in situations that we're not used to. Ball over the top, simple, easy clearance. Bosnia picking up the ball, coming back the other way. And again, we've seen this for the first 30 minutes. Well done, Jonathan David, looking like a defender there. Too bad he's not on the goal sheet so far because his defensive play was fantastic right there. Canada now overloading on the right side, coming back into the middle. Kone on the ball. Over to the left side. Liam Miller going down. One-on-one now. Needs to come inside. Does come inside. Comes inside again. Chips off. Unfortunately runs out of room. Bosnia, I told you about the defending. Absolutely majestic. Ball down the line. Cleared. Throw-in coming up. But Barbarez, the coach for Bosnia, is absolutely seeing everything go to plan. And look at him. Nice and calm. Nice and calm. That's what you need as a coach on the side of the field. A nice, calm, commanding general leading the troops. Jesse, start working. Start working, man. The boys on the field need you. Steven Eustachio now coming up over halfway, right side of the field, into Bosnian territory, down to the right wing. Tejan Buchanan passes it back off. Alistair Johnson now coming back with the middle. Into the middle. Forgerellas now on the ball. Over to Kone. Kone looking for Miller, but it's too predictable. Ball hicked out. Throw in coming up for Canada. Limpets. It's going to be a tough day. Trouty, I've lost count of how many. Trouty McTrout. Ball down the line. Just excuse me, Trouty. Liam Miller, free kick. No free kick. Well done, referee. Say hello to your man on the ball. Kone on the ball. Chips it long time. Nice one coming through. Tani on the ball. Tani on the ball. Tani on the ball. Can't do nothing with it. The cross is too weak. Going back into Trouty McTrout. I've lost count of how many times Canada had a good offensive chance and kicked the ball right into the other guy's shins. There you go. There you go. Through he goes. Shot on net. Come on, 1-1. And scuffs it over the top. Those of you who love Tani just saw a reason why I don't. I think in that situation, Kyle Larian is probably the better man. You might think Larin misses a few, but so does Tunney. And the finish to the season for Kyle Larin at Southampton was electric. Goals for fun. He doesn't miss by a hell of a lot, but he misses. And that was a big chance to get Canada back on the board. Francois, you know what I think of Jesse. I am not a fan. We need a solid Euro coach, 100%. 100%. Just ask Leeds United fans what they think of Jesse Marsch. They're not happy with him. Not for a second. Lynn Pitts, Canada with a chance, and he caught it on the wrong foot. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Well seen. Well seen, Lynn. Milky Moo, they're tucking in very compact when threatened. That's the whole point about Bosnia. Great defending. Literally great defending. I've seen teams defend, but Bosnia, really, they're doing an amazing job. An amazing job. Really, they are. I like everything I see about these guys. But give it to us. The Canadian fans are still jumping up and down. She's bobbing up and down. She's having a great time in the crowd, and everybody needs to join in with her. That song where you think a goal's been scored, but nothing's been scored. Alton Johnson with the throw. Deep into the box. Headed one more time out by Bosnia. Corner coming up. Tea time, baby. There you go. Another great Canadian says, oh, look, it's Tunney launches a ball over the bar by 10 yards from close range. That's Trouty McTrout. Lynn Pitts and Canada sails a great chance. Into the box, on the edge of the box, cleared one more time by Bosnia E. Herzegovina. They're going down the left wing, one-on-one. Throw-in coming up to Bosnia. Milky Moo, have to score. Yeah, he has to score there. Keeper should work it anyway, should do. Angus McWorth, I have seen a lot of auditioning for NFL kickers over the net. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. I've seen a lot of NFL auditioning. Love it. Kicks going over the net. Well done, Angus. Lynn Pitts, great moment, Angus. Great moment, absolutely. Great comment, Angus. Sorry, great comment. That is a great comment. Haha, thanks, Lynn Pitts. Haha, thanks, Stevie. You betcha. Great comment. Auditioning for the NFL, kicking it over the bar. I love that one. I'm going to rub the hat. Come on, Canada. Come on, Canada. Come on, Canada. Let's have some. Let's have some. Let's get into this. We're not into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into it. Come and kick points in the GAA anyway. Yeah. Well done, Milky Moo. Well done. Lynn Pitts says Bosnia looks more athletic. They do. I think it was Francois Pitre that said in the last show that we do not look fit and that we have players that are like pretty much dragging their asses compared to other teams. You're seeing this in this game. Ryan Reynolds, the big man from Wrexham, is in the crowd. Where's your Wrexham shirt, fella? All the Wrexham fans are going to have you for that. 35 minutes in, I'm going to come back and take him out. Yep. Whoa, everywhere we go, watching Wrexham FC, putting on a show. Whoa, everywhere we go, watching Wrexham FC, putting on a show. If you want to watch Wrexham, get ready for the new season coming. Every game, every match, cup and league, I'm on it. Every watch-along, yes. Going back to Canada, we are under pressure, guys. This is not the game that you expected, but it's so the game I expected. Or maybe you did expect it. I've guided you well. We are fighting in places we don't need to be fighting. We need to play expansive football and not pass the ball to Bosnia. We keep passing the ball to the guys in white. And we're making a hell of a tough time for us tonight. Jesse Marsch needs to get a message out to that team. Spread out. Get on possession. Don't bother just going forward. Spread it around. Use the 360 to get us warmed up on the ball. Get people on the ball. Get people happy on the ball. Get us playing the ball. Get us to become a team. We're a bunch of individuals right now. We're not connecting. Everything is a two-phased operation. A two-phased operation. Right now, we're not connecting on the second phase. Keeping possession. Ball going long over to the left side. Doesn't reach it. Again, Bosnia interfering with the play. Intercepting the play. Great interception there again by Kone. He's really bringing a game. I'll tell you, one of the players who's standing up today is young Kone. He's showing bravery. And he's one of the guys that we've been worried about for quite some time. Liam Miller down the line, goes in, crosses in, keeper gets it. Is that a goal kick? Angus says, one good thing about Fox Sports coverage, no XGs mentioned. There you go. There you go. There you go. Limpets, Deadpool is scouting. Oh, is he ever? Oh, going to the Premier League? Maybe. Great season last year for Wrexham in the Championship. Finishing 7th on the last day. Ball in the box. Get it in there. Come on, guys. Get on the end of that one. Overhead kick. Off the player. Should be a corner. Should be a corner. It is a corner indeed. Keeping the pressure on. Keeping the pressure on. Keeping the pressure on. Again, Jonathan David. Not moving like the guy. Oh, I tell you, that's a handball there. That's a handball. Watch this. That comes off his arm. The other angle, it bounces off his arm, and he does move his arm to it. Where's the VAR? Where's the VAR? No one's calling for it. It's done. They've looked at it. It's done. Corner coming. Ball on the penalty spot. Headed wide. In the mixer. Bosnia clearing. Unceremonious. One time. Just kicking it long. Ball going all the way back to Maxime Crepeau. Limpets says, I'm watching Telemundo podcast. Or broadcast, I should say. Way to go, buddy. Limpets is laughing his ass off. Brilliant. Rich, Jesse has created somewhat soft culture in comparison to a team like Bosnia. Yep. The team lacks teeth overall and lack a plan under pressure. Corner coming up one more time. Clearly. I'm going to read that again, Rich. Great lines, great points, Rich. Fantastic again. Jesse has created a somewhat soft culture in comparison to a team like Bosnia. The team lacks teeth overall and lack a plan under pressure. Clearly. Rich says, kills me to say it, but it's that. I'm agreeing with you, man. Headed into the mixer on the edge of the box. Liam Miller now with the ball. Needs to just get it back in there. Out swinging, far side. No one connects again. And I tell you what, when you keep doing the same thing and it doesn't work, why keep doing the same thing? I think the definition of doing the same thing and getting the same results is insanity, yes? If you keep doing the same things and keep getting the bad results and you keep doing the same tactics and keep doing the same things, it's insanity. As a coach, you need to recognize what's happening on the field and ask you guys to change it up. Short corner coming up. Back to the kicker. Steve Eustaquio now. Goes long with it. Ball into the box. Again, intercepted. Nice idea. Didn't work going through. And again, Bosnia hoofing the ball unceremoniously out of danger. And it's beautiful defending. Ball over the top. JD's onside. Just can't get that touch. And that exemplifies Jonathan David's season this year. JD's not had the best run this year. He needed that shot in front of goal about 10-15 minutes ago to have gone in to electrify his season, to get him back on track. We know he can finish. Canada's biggest striker ever. We know he can hit the back of the net. But when your confidence is down, you don't look like the biggest striker in Canadian history. And that's the point. That goal would have meant everything to him. We are being run around in circles. Literally, we are being run around in circles. Bosnia, the hassling all game long is what's going to win this match if it continues the way it is. Second half, we're going to see a bit more. Should be a free kick coming up for Canada there, but nothing doing. Second half, we may well see Bosnia getting a little tired in the leg. But Babarez, the coach, will bring in fresh legs in and around the 55 to 65 minute to keep them on track. I tell you what, he's got his subs warming up already. This is a great team mission by Bosnia. I tell you what, they are absolutely on the mark. On the mark. They're doing everything correctly. And they're stifling us. I said they were going to stifle us. They are. The 5-3-2, the King's Crown, is what they're operating with, is working brilliant. They shift into a 5-3-2 and a 4-3-3. That's how they're moving. Look at right now, the 5-3-2's up. They'll shift into 4-3-3 when moving forward. They are playing a very disciplined performance. I tell you now, they're playing a very disciplined performance. And let's say this much. At halftime, Jesse's going to have to change things up. You need to go 4-3-3. 3 big strikers across the front. Pack up the midfield. 3-4-3 second half. 3-4-3 second half. 3-4-3, shedding into a 2-5-3 as you win possession. I don't see it when I'm watching. I see 5 guys at the back. I see 5 guys up front. You've got 2 groups of 5, which is what Jesse loves to operate with, and it's not working. It's so not working. And if you can't see it, Jesse, then retire. Because he's done this a few times in games where it's got tough. And recently, our form coming in, we've had a few tough games. Kathy Osborne says, damn, looking good in that shirt. Thank you, Kathy. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you very much. Big kisses to you. Loving that. Angus McWhirter, every time I see the drone over the field, I wonder if Jesse Marsh is operating it. Trying to grab some tactics from in behind, eh? Or that referee camera that we all don't like. Makes my brain go lopsided with the way that camera moves. But Bosnia coming down the left side again. This Canadian crowd in BMO Field needs something to get excited about. But right now, I'm telling you, boring as it is, I watched Bosnia take out Italia. I watched Bosnia take out Wales, Gimru. And this is what they do. This is not a shock. We need a goal. A big goal. But thank you for that one, Kathy Osborne. Loving it. Ball into the box now. Canada defending one more time, as they have been. Shot coming up. It's going to be interesting to see the stats. Maxime Croupeau on the 6-yard locks. Over to Cornelius. Free kick coming up. He got caught late. That should be a yellow card. Come on, referee. Do your job. Do your job. Got caught late there. Got caught late there. Got caught late there. You see this yellow card? That's what you got to do, ref. Come on, hurry up. Well done, son. It took you 30 seconds to get it out of your pocket. Well done. Well done. Good damn it. I call them. They delay them. They bring them out. Watch this. Yes, he definitely gets in there too late. Definitely in there too late. Bang. And that will hurt. That will hurt. Absolutely. Milky Moose Celtic applauds, congratulates the officialising. Stevie gets the yellow card right. Ball over the top, going nowhere. I tell you now, take out Tani. Bring on Kyle Larin. Or if you really want to really mess it up and give them something to think about, Bosnia, take Tejan Buchanan off the right wing. Put him in the middle and put Tani Aluasei on the right wing. No one's ever said that. But I tell you what, that would really put a cat in there to make it work. Richie's trying to usher it out, and he does. And in the olden rules, what Richie Larejo just did there was obstruction. And it would have been a foul against Canada. But those faces of Canadian fans, yes, Austin Powers in the crowd, all of them fans wearing red are not happy. Has the media misled you? Have they built Canada up too strongly? Have you been fed horse shit about how bad or how good this team is? And how good Bosnia is? Are those pundits really worth their salt? Because they didn't call this, and I did. And right now, we got to be careful we don't take the second goal. 4 minutes added time. It's a cracking World Cup game. We are in a drama-filled situation. It's not going to get any easier. Yellow card coming up. Lukic gets into the book. Going into the chat, guys. Limpits parlu français, assez pouco spagnolo. Leonardo Baravera, how tough? Yes, it is. I said it was going to be tough. Leo, we discussed how tough it was going to be against Bosnia. Come on, we did. And this is exactly what I was saying. And I said they were going to come and try and spoil the party. They were not overawed. They'd play a great game like they did against Italy and Wales. And they'd do exactly the same as they did against Italy and Wales. And this is exactly what they're doing. What I saw worried me, and it worried me to the point of what we're seeing here is what I expected. We've got to show bravery. We've got to get on the ball, but most of all, slow it down. We are racing to our own end. We are racing to a defeat. We need to calm down. Change the tactics in the middle. Change the defensive line. You've got 4 guys at the back doing nothing in defence. You only need 2. Put 2 more guys out of defence. The wing-backs need to push further up the field. The wing-backs need to be where Tajon Buchanan's are. Get right close to the play. Really support the play. Tajon's coming in, gets caught late. No foul. Hits the flag and goes out for the throw-in. Everything we're doing, we're rushing. We need to calm down. Referee camera is the equivalent to watching the Blair Witch Project with all the cameras shaking. Yeah, I look away when that's on. I can't watch it. I don't even watch it. To me, it's horrible. I can't watch it. It really does Blair Witch my brain. Leonardo Barriviera says they are going to embrace each football second they can. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Canada needs a very good talking at half-time, says Leo, and he's right. Ball coming in, shot blocked again, coming up for the corner. And who does the best talking? Listen, there's a guy on that bench that I used to interview when I was working at TSN, Paul Stalteri. He's got a footballing brain. I don't know why he doesn't have more to say about this national team. Paul Stalteri, massive player in Europe, Werder Bremen, Tottenham Hotspur, lovely scenes in the crowd. But Paul Stalteri, the guy in the middle there, the grey-haired guy, he's my choice as Canada coach. A Canadian leading the charge. A Canadian leading the charge. I don't think he can do any worse than Jesse Marsh or any better, but it's a Canadian leading the charge who has the ability. And I probably think, to be honest, given the chance, he may well be better than Jesse Marsh. Yes, Austin Powers leaning forward again. Ryan Reynolds and Austin Power in the same row. Handball, no handball. Bosnia coming through. Down to the final seconds of the match in the first half. And I tell you what, 1-0 Bosnia so far. We need a second half like we had against Iceland recently. There's the first half gone, guys. 1-0 Bosnia at half-time. We need a second half like we did against Iceland a couple of months ago. Really, we do. Francois Pitre, well, it's an aerial disaster for us. It totally is. Stop crossing the ball in the air. Balls need to come in on the ground. Stop crossing the ball from the wing side. Get the ball in from central positions. Let's tickle that ball through the middle if we can. But doing the same things in the second half is not going to work. We have literally made this harder than it needs to be. And literally, Bosnia have done exactly what they came to do. Lynn Pitt says, need better set pieces. Yes, we do. Chris Cavling, Canada coach, hopefully calms down to provide an example. 100%. 100%. Listen, you've played before. I've played before. And when you're playing under a coach that has an iron fist, but is calm and solid as a rock, you buy his calmness and you buy his toughness and his readiness. And you're calm and like a rock, you're ready for action. If your coach is jumping all over the place like a 2-year-old, that messes up the play. That so messes up the play. I want my coach to be nice and calm, make the calls, make the substitutions, change the tactics nice and calmly without even making a noise. I want you to be able to change the tactics on the sideline without getting out of your chair, without shouting. You look at one guy and you go number 4. Just go number 4. Before the game, you got hand signs. You go number 4. That doesn't mean 4 at the back. That's plan number 4. Or you go plan number 2. Or plan number 1. But you got hand signs. I would hope you do. I would hope you do. And if you don't, why not? But you need hand signs to get you guys into different situations. Blaze says, hey Blaze, how you doing? Corners and no goals seems criminal. Yes. Francois Pitre, we have no rhythm and we are dominated in the air. Yes. Trout to McTrout. 10 corners is nice, but the thread passes are all missing. Yes. Need better set pieces. Yes, from Lynn Pitts. Chris Cavling, Canada coach, hopefully calms down to provide the example. I tell you, I hope he does. In halftime, just to calm you down, just to get yourself some good stuff going, we're going to play you some World Cup music, okay? We're going to go back into the World Cup music. and let you think about what's coming next. I'll be back for the second half. I'm listening to the music. I'm still here, but I'm working on other stuff too. But right now, it's 1-0 to Bosnia and Herzegovina. And I tell you, listen to the music, have some good time. And when we come back, hopefully Canada's ready. Jesse's had a good talk, and we are literally in the game. Let's see what happens. Just a second. Enjoy the music. I tell you what, we'll be back in a little while to make sure that this does work out the way it does. Going to bring you up Group A in a minute, just let you put your eyes on what it looks like. It doesn't look good. Not at the moment. Keep looking with me. I'm going to show you what it looks like. We've got it ready for you. I'm searching for it as I get lit up here. Right now, the table looks like this coming up to you on your screens right now. Enjoy the music. But that's what we're looking like right now. I'll be back after the music, but I'm still here with you. Coming back on screen, guys. I'm right back on screen with you. I'm going to go into the chat. This is a very serious situation we've got for Team Canada. Let's talk this through. Let's get into the chat and see what you've been saying. But we have got to get back into this match. No doubt about it. We've got to get back into it. It's time to get Canada on the map as far as goal scoring is concerned. I'm going into the chat right now. But one thing I've said is we need to be brave. And I know it sounds crazy to people, but we got to slow it down. We are racing to a defeat because we cannot get to the pace of the match. We have not got to the pace of the match all night long. When you look at Tajon Buchanan not getting time on the ball, Kolasinac on the left side of defence for Bosnia is doing a great job. But I say switch the wingers. Switch the wingers over. Put Tajon on the left. He'll have a field day. There's so much space on the left for Tajon Buchanan on the left. He's got to go to the left. Put Liam Miller on the right. Liam hasn't done much on the left. Switch him over. Switch him over. Going into the chat, guys. Right back where we are. There we go. Somewhere in there. There we go. Trouter McTrouter. American-style football doesn't suit Canada. We're creative and skilled. We don't need vertical runs and corners to win. Correct. Great point. Francois Pitre, we are stuck in a clueless Jesse. Or we are stuck with clueless Jesse for 4 years. Mark James. Mark, how you doing, brother? Yes, brother. How you doing? Mark James. LB, Too slow with passing in behind. Go Canucks. Yes, absolutely. Way too slow in behind. And also the wingers again. They got to switch those wingers around. Tajon would have a field day on the left. Will Jesse wake up to the fact that he does play on the left as well as the right? Let's hope he does. But great to hear from you, Mark James. Love you, brother. Leonardo Baravieras, throw some good vibes onto the pitch. Come on, everybody, throw the vibes. Steve says, come on, Canada, need to change the corners. Second half, bit of variation. Can still win this if more clinical. I put this game in the same context as the Iceland game. We were 2-0 down and we came back to win 2-2, yeah? Remember that game? This is the same kind of game. Incidentally, Iceland were wearing white on that day too. And then the match itself was at BMO Field as it is right now. We've got to get on this. Yes, good point, Steve. Come on, Canada, need to change the corners. Second half, bit of variation, can still win this. More clinical. Moving through. I said in halftime, the next 45 minutes may show what we're made of. If we lose this match, next it's Qatar. A win over Qatar puts us in third place overall after 3 matches because, let's face it, against Switzerland, it's going to be tough. Or do we turn Switzerland over? And this group looks upside down compared to what we thought before it kicked off. But I'm telling you now, Bosnia are bringing, like I told you, what they would. The result on the board is not a shock. And that man in the suit, Jesse Marsch, better sort out right now. He's going to have to show what he's made of. Is he a World Cup coach? And again, the guy in the middle, Paul Stalteri, the grey-haired guy, short hair. I interviewed Paul many times. He's the guy that should be leading this nation, in my opinion. Back into the chat. Big up Mark James down there in Australia. Francois Pitre, we should have hired a coach from France. They got knowledge and knows how to create great technical program. Great point there. Second half's coming up. Starting up 45 minutes for Canada. 1 goal. Get a tie. This would be a decent result, but we've got to get the goal. We've got to start looking braver. And slow it down, for God's sakes. Get on the ball. 45 minutes to create 1 chance. That's all we need. Bosnia going the other way. Shooting on net straight away. Maxim taking it, collecting it. Bit of a shocker. But right now, back into the match. Going on with the chat. Seamus O'Leary. Seamus, how you doing, brother? Good to see you again. Nice to see you, Seamus. Seamus says, corner kicks, Canada 9, Bosnia 1. Who scored? Damn, that's just too cruel. Absolutely. Milky Moose Celtic. Loads to go. 2 very good chances that first half. Should have taken them. Should have taken 1 at least. Got to have faith. The next one will be in the bag. The next one will be in the bag. Keep the faith. Look at the seats empty on the sidelines there. Look at the toffee nose. The Gold Club seats in the middle. They still haven't got back from getting their prawn sandwiches. The prawn sandwich mob are still getting out their prawn sandwiches. I'm talking about the Gold Club members not back in their seats. Check out that middle. All the prawn sandwich mob are not in their seats. Terrible. Bad on you. Bosnia again, picking up the scraps through midfield. Ball over the top, going nowhere. And that's going to waste another couple of seconds. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The Bosnia clock is ticking away. 1-0 up on the road. They will be loving this. This win for Bosnia can confirm in many ways that they will get through to the next round. 3 points is massive. Remember, they may well go through as second or third should this continue. Great tackle again. And that defensive side of the game from Bosnia. And they've still got the subs warming up. The togetherness, definitely a foul throw, no? Nowadays you can take a throw on the run. You can be running and take a throw. How about that? Lovely little play there. Does he have an opening? It's open wide. And again, lucky ball falls to Bosnia, a man in white. And they clear the ball first. Again, Tajon Buchanan going down the right. Can't go past 2. Gets the throw in. Great piece of goalkeeping. Bosnia still in the game. Carrying on with the chat. Keep bringing it, guys. Milky Moo. Need more decisive. Ball to the far side. Headed out by Bosnia one more time. Unceremoniously. Just clearing the lines. Clearing danger. Staying a goal up. Hassling Canada all over the pitch. It's going to take great physical effort for 90-plus minutes. Will Bosnia start to tire in the latter moments? Ball going straight out for the throw in there. Shanked by the keeper. Francois Pitre, even if we manage to win by a miracle, we play like noobs. Bad passes, no real rhythm. There is no rhythm today. Bosnia has upset Canada. They're making it ugly. They're frustrating us like I said they would do. They're wasting time when they can, and that's going to get worse as the game goes. It's not bad right now, but they're going to do all the little things, as they've done throughout the first half, to stifle and frustrate Canada. Way offside. Way offside. Now, that's the point where you need to put the flag up early. If the flag goes up early, that collision doesn't happen. If the flag goes up early, that collision does not happen. Okay? That's why the old flagging rule was the best rule for safety of the player. That there is why you should put the flag up early. Stop players colliding with each other. Tea time, baby, and it's a piping hot tea. It's piping hot. Look at those Canadian fans in behind those Bosnian fans. And there's a lot of Bosnian fans in this crowd today. It's great to see. And they are literally living it up. Tea time, baby. Oh, yes. Message to Mark James down there in Australia. When Australia play, we're covering it. And I'm going to be holding something in my hands. You might not have seen this, but it's so Australian. You'll love it when you see it. Did the keeper do his shoulder when he landed? Did he do his shoulder when he landed? Possibility he did. Lovely piece of play there by Tani. It's the best thing I've seen Tani do all the time he's played for Canada, but it doesn't come up with anything again. 49 minutes gone. Just 4 minutes in the second half, and so much has happened. Look at the scenes at BMO Field. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So much has happened in 5 minutes now. Coming up in seconds. Again, Liam Miller fighting for the ball, comes up with it. Again, he's got 3 guys on him, goes past 3. Brilliant play. Go with pace. The ball needs to switch now. Keeper's going to have that all day long. Sign of intent. Better play from Liam. But again, Jesse Marsh, switch the wingers. Put Tejon on the other side. If Liam Miller can have that much space and freedom and fun on the left side, just imagine what Tejon Buchanan can do. Much better player than Liam Miller. Rich says, looking at halftime stats, we have a 21-7 touches advantage in opposition box and corners. Same, but no real stress to Bosnia. Shocking, yes. Bosnia will defend all night long and be quite happy to do it. What you're seeing here is what they did to Italy and Wales. This defending, this stifling, this frustrating the opposition, slowing it down, kicking it straight out. No build-up play from defence, just straight out. They're doing all the little things that stifle a footballing team. We want to get on the ball. They won't let us get on the ball. We want time on the ball. They're not giving you any time. We're trying to pick off players and passes that are not open. And when you do see them open, straight away as the ball's pushed through, right now, there's someone there to meet it. It's either the defender or the keeper. Mark James says, nice one, Geezer. Big up to you, son. Francois Pitre, can we switch Jesse for another country coach? Bit late now, but yeah, it would be nice. And Angus says, BMO Field looks different compared to the late February, while the stadium was still under renovation. Yes, it does. It really does. It really does. Tejon Buchanan going down, running it out of play, and a goal kick. Goal kick. I'm urging, and I'm so urging through the spirit world of the soccer gods for Jesse Marsh to put Tejon Buchanan on the left or switch out Aloisi Tani for Kyle Larin. Something's got to change. You can't just sit there talking to Paul Stalteri, shaking your heads left and right like a couple of pigeons waiting for some seed to come down. You got to make a decision. You're the coach. All these people in the crowd, all these people watching, me talking, we're waiting for you, Jesse Marsh, to make a change in this match. Babares, the Bosnian coach, he's got it absolutely perfect. We've got to stop the rot. Everything we're doing too quickly. Even that free kick was passed off too quick. Take your time. What's the big rush? 1 moment is all we're building for to get a goal. Ball through, down the line. Now's the moment brewing. Throw the cross in, son. Doesn't throw the cross in. Back up the line. Into the mixer. Goes through. Now's the time! Go! Off the post, come on! Jeez, I tell you, another sign there that Canada getting closer, but that was a big moment. Could have got in the game. One apiece would have been lovely. Mark James, trust me, Canada will turn it around. There we go. Mark James in Australia telling that Canada's going to turn it around. Look at this. Opens up the place. Tic-tac-toe through. Slices through the midfield. And hits it off the post via the defender. Kalazanic off the crossbar. I tell you, Canada getting closer, but still no coconut. Got to keep moving. Got to keep working. Blaze says, I feel we need someone to play like a true number 9. Our wingers and midfielders create loads of chances, but our strikers never finish anything. Big tackle coming up. Strong Bosnian wins the ball. Bosnia back in possession. Moving the ball. Unceremonious back up front. Oh, here's another one. Come on. Don't put this away. Misses the chance. Misses the chance. Told you he misses the chance. Well done, Maxime. Second touch. Look as Demirovic goes through. It should be a corner. But as he goes through, he takes one touch too many. Take a look as he goes through. This ball coming through right now. Take a look. He's through here. But that touch, that should have been the shot. If he takes the shot, when he takes that touch, he's through on goal. And he tries to go past the keeper. He needed to shoot early. What has he got to waste? And Barbares knows exactly what I'm saying. But Richie Larea could have been the man there. Unfortunate, but doesn't happen. Great defending. Look at that. Look at that rage. Corner now. Bosnia looking for number 2. Back post. Keeper loses it again. Again, Croupeau not so great today in the air. Jonathan David now with the ball. Tickles it forward. But no one's going to reach that. It's going back to the keeper. Into the chat. Guys, we've got a better second half now for Canada. Canada getting into this. And Mark James saying, you're going to get this turned around. Hopefully he is right. Nice tickling ball, far side. No target, no target, no target, no target. Liam on the right side. I told you to switch the wingers. That's the first sign that switching the wingers might have worked. But Jesse Marsh, again, talking to Paul Stalteri on your left. And Paul Stalteri is a great footballing brain. Remember, played with Werder Bremen in Deutschland, Germany for many years. Then he was a big number with Tottenham Hotspur back in the 90s, early O's. Tell ya. Paul Stalteri. Here we go, Canada. Ball in the middle. Deflected. Easy pick up for the keeper. And you can see the joy on the defender that didn't get through. Every tackle that they're making is like a cup final win for them. They're putting everything into this. And now Canada slowly waking up. Ball going out for the throw-in for Bosnia. Milky Moose says, well done, keeper. Francois says, wow, better, but damn, we have trouble putting the damn ball in the net. We've been having trouble scoring for a few games, matches leading in. You know we have. You know we have, Canadian fans. This is another sign of it. And Dane St. Clair getting in on the act with the ball. Referee's going to have a little word about that. Getting a little bit excited. Linesman now having a word with the Canadian bench. Getting a little excited. But hey, you know what? When a player runs off the bench like that, excited to get the ball, it sends a message to the other players to keep going, keep going, keep going. You're on the right track. Great goalkeeping, had to get something on it, absolutely vital. Rich says, so close to half-time. Promise of pints, frozen cheeses and pepperoni. Not kidding, it's frickin' brilliant. I'll drop the F-bombs once we get a score, I'll tell you now. Not giving away easy. Referee free kick coming up against Canada. It's all going wrong for Stephen Eustachio today. It's all going wrong. Milky Moo, here we go. Come on, goal coming. Mark James totally bossing it now. Bosnia running out of legs. Blaze, we need at least a draw. Come on, Canada. I love the legs thing. We talked about the legs about 40 minutes ago. Latter stage of the game. All this excitable, big aggressive runs, big tackling from Bosnia. Massive effort. It's going to wear the legs down. Will it? They need a second goal. Ball in the mixer on the edge of the box. Up and under. Does the keeper come and claim? Comes and punches. Gets enough on it. Gives the corner away. Again, Maxime's not looked so great on the crosses. What does Maxime Crepeau look good at, my friends? Shot stopping. Absolute glorious shot stopper. Yeah. Yep. Francois. Oh no. Corner Bosnia. No worries there. Oof. Corner now Canada, Francois. Don't worry. Obviously not. Next one's coming up. Here we go. Oof. In there and over the bar. Corner into Canada's penalty area. Another chance there. Half a chance there. A couple of half chances recently. So if you're looking at the second half, Canada bouncing off the bar, Bosnia having 2 close chances, and still can go either way. He climbs high, gets up there, but not on target. Tejan Buchanan battling really well. And that's going to be a throw-in. Tea time, baby. Here we go. 58 minutes gone. I ask you a question. Jesse Marsh has had nearly an hour. What does he change up? And here it is. Ali Ahmed coming in. Promise David coming in. At the right time. No more than this. Give him a half an hour. Get him in the game. But chances and players need to be changed out. If you haven't got it right in 60 minutes, what makes you think you're going to get it right in the next 30, giving you 90 minutes of nothing? You got to make changes. And I have a big feeling somewhere in my feelings of groin that Paul Stalteri had a word with Jesse to get somebody changed out. Liam Miller coming back in offside. From the offside, gets the ball. Well played, Liam Miller, thinking ahead. Ball through, doesn't get again. And again, every little ball we've tried to thread through close to the penalty area hasn't made it through. And that is unusual for us. We're normally much better passing-wise. But again, point by Mark James down in Australia. Legs. The legs are going to be wearing out. He said, totally bossing it now. Bosnia running out of legs. Blaze says we need at least a draw. Trouty McTrout. Bosnia are gassed and making up excuses to stall the play. The wasting of the time, the cooking of the clock, tick-tock, take an injury lie down for an hour, per se, it all kills the clock. It kills the momentum. It stifles the play. And it doesn't let Canada get into their groove. And we haven't hit the groove all match. Maybe now, with Ali Ahmed and Promise David coming on 20 and 24, we get more down the line. Liam Miller, for me, would be taken out. Yeah, there you go. Liam Miller's taken out for Ali Ahmed. Promise David coming in for Tunny. Let me see the other one. There you go. Promise David coming in for Tunny. And that's exactly what I wanted to see. Schaffelberg coming in. Going to open it up as well. David off. Big substitutions. Promise David off. Ami Ahmed. And Schaffelberg on as well. Bosnia making 3 substitutions as well. This is the leg changing. Is this going to keep Bosnia in the match? Changing legs. Barbadez, the coach there, loving his players. And they have had a fantastic kickoff to the World Cup 2026 so far. David off. What the fuck? Oh dear, there's the bombs. They fall. All the way back to the keeper. More time wasting coming on. And not time wasting in a nasty way, but tactically. But the ball's coming back. The ball is coming back. Confusing moments here for Canadian fans. It's not what you wanted to see. Free kick Canada coming up. Maxim. Basic for Lukic. Gigovic for Bezdar. Canada has 30 minutes now with substitutions on to try and change it up. Ball inside the box. Canada looking to get on the end of it. There's a fight in the box. The referee's going to blow it down. Too much physical aggression going on. Promise David doesn't understand what's going on there. And in this situation, you're going to say, when Bosnia get fouled, they're going to go down, stay down, and stay down. and look for the fouls. And the holding of the head is something criminal in football, soccer right now. I think anybody who clutches their head needs to be given a yellow card. That action is fooling referees hand and fist. You clutch your head when you get kicked in the balls. I'll tell you what, I've had enough of it. You've seen enough of it. The referees need to get on top of it. FIFA need to fix the problem. Like the clutching and the grabbing in the penalty area on a corner. FIFA needs to get in touch with that one as well. Ball down the right side. Ali Ahmed on the right. Keeps it in play. Flaps off. Nice play. Canada moving down the left. Big tackle coming up. Look at those guys on the sideline. Look at those Bosnians on the sideline. Cheering their own players on. That's how much effort is going into this from them. It's all defence. And I did say prior to they're going to steal a 1-0. And if it carries on, it's going to stay that way. Ball in the middle. Turn, shoot. I just can't get enough on it. Promise David lashing it on net. Doesn't get it there. Now Promise elbowing. For Shaf, Promise, and did not see the third. Promise elbowing PK. Yeah, could have been. Didn't quite get that off. But showing more than Jonathan David. And that's the surprise, eh? But I told you about the confidence with Jonathan David. It isn't there. He wasn't doing it. It's a brave coach that puts him on the bench. But just look how he's been operating in Juventus, Turin, Italia, in Serie A. Not exactly lighting it up, right? Confidence shot. You subbed him out now. What do you think that's done to him for the rest of the World Cup? Just asking. Again, we're trying to do the impossible. Ali Ahmed through the middle. Steve says, I don't know much about Canada football team, but them subs seem a bit mad taking off 3. Shot coming in and going way wide. Steve says, I don't know much about Canada football team, but them subs seem a bit mad taking off 3 of what I thought were the star players. What's your thoughts, Steve? I got to agree with you. They were the 3 most active players, apart from Jonathan David. He had chances. He should have put that one away early on in, but didn't hit the target. Really wasn't adding to the fray. So according to what I'm thinking with Jonathan David, although he's the number 1 player for Canada, he's not playing like a number 1. He's not playing with any confidence. There's no smoothness in his play. He's not hitting the target. He's not moving into space like he used to. He's not reading the play. In fact, he's dropping so deep, he's coming back to do the defending to try and get a touch of the ball and get into the game. His timing is way off. Way off. Just saying. Trout to McTrout. Bosnia stall tactics are starting to annoy me. Yes, they are, and that's what they came to do. Schaffelberg now on the corner. Puts the cross in. That's a great cross. Get on the end of it. Off the line again. And luckily, Bosnia getting the ball out. We're there, but we're not quite getting it done. Now, if he rolls around and rolls around and rolls around, will the referee bring out a yellow card? And see, he's taking his time. He's taking his time, but he doesn't bring it out. Works for the favour of Bosnia. They will keep fouling you until these yellow cards turn into red cards. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. Referee allowing this to continue. Advantage Bosnia. Coming down the right wing now. Ali Ahmed now. 1-on-1. Comes inside. Puts inside. Cross the ball. Still in play. Ahmed comes on again. That's way too hard. Way too high. Going out for the throw-in. Again, the one thing I said in the first half is we needed to slow it down, play expansive football, and literally stop rushing the move. Play like professionals. We're playing like an amateur team compared to what we could be playing like. Bosnian fans biting their nails off, wondering, can they stick it out and not get scored on? Onside, is he? Looks like he was slightly offside, but the linesman's flag is up. Cross coming in. Well defended. Well defended. And Richie Larea asking, where's the offside? He did look offside, I tell you. Maxime comes and collects the ball. Richie Larea having a shitfest with the linesman, asking where the hell the linesman's flag was. Eustachio now needs to thread the ball left. Left, not right. Left. Ali Ahmed now. Put it to the left. Put it to the left. And again, the player stifled. Free kick coming up, awarded against Canada or awarded against Bosnia. Sometimes you can't figure out what this referee's calling. You won't believe the save the Bosnia keeper made. Yeah, I'm ahead of it. I'll wait. Blaze, what is going on? Genuinely, I don't remember the last time I saw a team miss that many big chances. Yes, it only takes one. But the nerves. Got to get over your nerves. You've got to battle. You've got to fight. Ball coming in and going out. Keeping it in the corner. There's a dive. There's a dive. There's a dive. How can you actually get thrown over so violently from such close contact? It makes no sense. But you're watching Canada die on day one with a 1-0 loss. This is not what you expected, but this was what I was so worried about. So worried about. More changes to be made? I don't think so. Into the chat. I'm going to read that again from Blaze because it makes so sense. Francois Pitre says, you won't believe the save the Bosnia keeper made. Yes, we do. We've seen a few. What is going on? Generally, I don't remember the last time I saw a team miss that many big chances. And that, my friend, is what Italy, that, my friends, is what Wales said playing these guys. They will stifle. They will defend with their lives. They will come and get the 1-0 win or the 1-1. But they will come and stifle a play and not lose. They don't lose many games. They don't win many games. They draw most of their games. Just ask Italy and Wales. They drew both 1-1 and win on penalties in playoffs. This is what they do. If you want me to likewise say who they look like Greece of 2004 in their 2004 Euros, not World Cup. And they came into every match, played literally boring football, but they didn't get scored on. Just like Bosnia, they kept it tight. They stifled you. They frustrated. They didn't give you space. They made you bite your nails off, then start to chew your fingers to the bone because you just couldn't break down the door. Right now, we're looking at the same thing. We're not breaking down this door, and we need that goal desperately. It's not the end of the World Cup, guys. So far, not the end of the World Cup. Qatar is the match that can bail us out if we lose this one. And then you have to say, Switzerland on the final match in Group B in Vancouver, BC Place. You might lose that one. It is not, as I said, months and months ago, the video I released was the problem with Group B, and it's not going to be easy. And people laughed at what I said. Now you're not laughing. Now you might start to believe some of the things I do say. Because when I talk about Canada, I've seen this team and watched this team broadcast in the stadiums, announce the games for this team over the years, and then for the last 33 years, I've covered the Canadian national team. I've watched every player, every game, the nightmares we used to have where we were absolute garbage as a nation, and now we're fantastic. We still aren't there, and we're 30 in the world, playing 65 in the world, and we're losing. And it's about brilliant coaching. And Barbarez on the coach is a brilliant international football soccer coach. He knows how to get it done. And he gets with his players. And I'll tell you now, what Bosnia as a nation came through decades ago, it really cements who they are as a people. And you're seeing it on the field. The legs are running out. But can they continue? Canada, 18 minutes to go. Playing with fire on their own line. Ball needs to go over the top. It goes over the top. It needs to go left. It goes to the left. They play simple, effective football. Ali Akbar now going down the right wing against two. Doesn't go through. And again, he's now playing the same kind of game that everybody has played so far. We are disjointed, rushing, not connecting with the passes, not setting up simply, and we're being played off the park. by a team using their brains. Kone, annoyed with the referee. Well done, Tunney. Well done, Tunney, for keeping him in the game. You've got to keep your heads. This referee, mark my words, is playing against Canada. He is playing against Canada. Right now, the little things he's doing are hurting Canada in the match. And you've seen this with CONCACAF referees too. Tea time, baby. We have 18 minutes to go, plus added time. I have to say, I do like the way Barbarez coaches. I think he is a coach. I think he's connected to these players. I think they have a mission that is not going to be broken. You've seen Canada go close. Bosnia have kept that door shut so far all match long. And I told you about the danger of this group with Canada. And everybody said we're going to win it. Everybody said we're going second. Now you may start to realise how tough this group actually is for Canada and where we are not as a team. Shuffleberg trying. Again, Canadian players, I have to say this, I've never seen the Canadian team complain to a referee so much for fouls not given or fouls completely through the game. I've never seen it. We need to focus on the game, forget about complaining, and just keep fighting to break down that door. And a second goal here would be the end of the road for this match. Bosnia coming into it. And they normally grow stronger in the last 15, oddly enough. Against Italy, against Wales in the playoffs, they became stronger in the second half in the last 15 minutes. Is it due to belief? Is it due that the mission that they set out, the game plan that they set up is coming to fruition? They can see it and they're starting to get more energy, more confidence, more self-esteem, more power, more fun in the game, but they're starting to finish the job. They have done absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. There's no other word you can say for this. Going back into chat as we're moving through. Keep watching. I'm ahead. Wait. If the ref grows a pair of things, we'll change LB. Absolutely. The ref needs to grow some. Late tackle coming in here. Ali Ahmed. Another foul going over. Kolasinac has been on his arse more than he's been on his feet today. He's been literally sitting on his bum, waiting for the ref to give him a foul. Jesse Marsh, you've done nothing. You've done nothing to make this game. Oluisi coming out way too late. Kyle Larin should have been early on in the game. Talking about a man that can be there on the time for the match, Kyle Larin should have been given 30 minutes, not 15. Free kick coming up, late challenge. Alistair Johnson getting up. Would you leave him alone? He's a Wrexham product. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. You can still have fun. Going into the chat. Mark James says, if the ref grows a pair, things will change, LB. Absolute ball over the top. Does he make it? He's looking for it. Keeper comes. Well read by the keeper. Matty says, getting Belgian flashbacks. Oh, brother. Aren't we ever? The only thing we don't have is Tajon Buchanan missing the penalty, yeah? And also missing the rebound shot, yeah? That's the only thing we haven't had today. Your memory is great, Matt. So's mine. Absolutely. Rich says, cards will come later, laugh out loud. When it's moot, it's a ballet. That Bosnia is showing who's the experienced dancer. Yes, they are. And they haven't even talked about Edin Dzeko yet. Dzeko hasn't come on the field to put in number 2. Canada now slowing it down, a bit more methodical, looking to operate, trying to find that key pass. Bosnia rocking left to right in the same motion, same situation. Milky Moo Celtic, target, come on. That's a free if he goes down there. Only a free because he doesn't, yes. Marco James, Larin's in, well done. Milky Moo, there's a goal to be had here for sure. Let's see what we get. 13 minutes to go. Game is poised very, very tightly. Bosnia have been in the lead for so long. You should think they started from the first second with a goal up. It's been that long. Tic-tac-toeing through the middle. Shot on! Get in there! Get in there! Get in there! Come on! What did I tell you? Kyle Larin! I told you! Kyle Larin! Get in there! He should have been on from the fucking start! Kyle Larin, great performance with Southampton all season long. Goals going in for fun. 1-1, Canada gets it in there. He's been on for 2 minutes. I told you. Kyle Larin needs to start this game. Bang, bang, get in there. Bada boom, bada bing. 1-1. Yes, baby. Come on, get in there. I'm loving it now. One apiece, one apiece. Take a look at that. I tell you, we needed that big. They're going to review the goal. Make sure no one's offside. He's not offside there. Tic-tac-toe. Boom! Kyle Larin. I told you all about Kyle. Get him in there. This was the game. Bang, in we go. One apiece. The World Cup has now begun for Canada. Let's go, Canada. Yeehaw! Get in there. 1-1. Game on. And now go and do what you did to Iceland and get the second goal. Brilliant. One apiece, and we've looked crap so far. Now we're starting to look a lot better. Yeah, Kyle Larin, all about me. Go in there, Kyle, son. Go in there, Kyle. Well done. One apiece. Thank you, man. Woo! Get in there. Woo! Yes, just like the Nature Boy. Woo! I tell you, going into the chat here, give me a cup of tea. The bearded warriors are in the crowd. Where's your shirt, white boy? Get your shirt on, white boy. Come on. Woo! Finally, Larin decided to put the ball in the net, says Francois. Yes. Milky Moose Celtic, what did I say? Get the fuck in there. Aye, you did. Stevie, get the fuck in there. Great goal. Absolutely. I tell you, we score. The F-bombs will drop. Leonardo Baraviera says, true Brazilian style, goal! Brazil! Canada style. Take the shot. Corner ball, corner ball, corner ball. And he's down, hurt. But boy, woo, did we need that. Oh, my life. Did we need that. Bosnia fans looking sad, but I tell you what, a point's a point. Francois Pitre, Larin, LOL, yes. Stevie, get the F in. Great goal. Milky Moo, what did I say? Absolutely. Limpets and Canada's equaliser. Rich, yeah. Mark James, get in, Larin. Marsh, make the fuck's sake, or wake the fuck up sakes. Milky Moo Celtic, wood. Absolutely. Blaze, let's go. Absolutely, son, let's go. Watching that ball going in the back of the net, I tell you, man, it feels good. That feels good. And the crowd is standing up now. They're not sitting on their asses. They're making some noise. They're into this. They got something. We got 10 minutes plus to get the winner. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Confidence going through the roof now, fighting for it. Let's go get it. Francois Pitre, Promise David. What? Chris, just a second. Promise David made it up, and Stevie, you need to be in Jesse's earpiece. I tell you, I hope he's listening. And it's funny you say that. The other day when he did announce Maxime as the number one, I put a show out about 2 months ago saying he needs to tell everybody who the number one is so the rest of the defence can operate with one guy and get used to that one man in the goal. And he did, didn't he? So it's funny what you said there, though. It's funny what you said there. Rich says, Stevie, you need to be in Jesse's earpiece. One apiece, Canada won, Bosnia won. We're back into this, and the World Cup has just begun for Canada. Wait for my next match, Canada against Qatar. You're going to see me wearing something in the next match. It's going to be very Western style. Yeah, you're going to love it. I was going to do it today, but I thought I'm going to leave my wardrobe spaced out for all the games. And you'll see what's coming next for the Qatar game. Qatar on my bonce, on my head. Yes, but boy, I'm glad we got the goal. I'm glad we got the goal. Milky Moose celebrating. He's having a party. Leonardo Baravieri, Larin Gretzky. There you go, Larin Gretzky. Way to go. Bosnia fans not so happy. But are they from Bosnia or are they Canadian fans in masquerading blue and yellow? Are they doing the Latino CONCACAF thing on Canada? I hope not. I hope not. Matty, thank Zeus. Matty, woo! Milky Moose Celtic Prawn Sambo mob only getting back to their seats when they heard the cheering. Well done, son. Milky Moose Celtic, well done, son. That is funny. Prawn sandwich mob only getting back to their seats when they heard the cheering. Yeah. Joe, Free Pug Show just working. How's the game going? One apiece, Joe. One apiece, Joe. Canada answering it. Kyle Larin subbed in. 2 minutes later, he gets the tying goal. It's been very frustrating to keep it short, but Canada back into it. Minutes to do. Well, hey, Canada can go for the win. One apiece, 7 minutes to go plus added time. I reckon there's going to be about 4 to 5 minutes added time. We've got about maybe 12 minutes to go. Is there a winner? And let's hope it's not for the guys in white. But Canada playing a lot better now. The confidence soaring after that goal. The belief back in the team. And the fight that wasn't really there is effervescent now. So that's what I'm saying for you, Joe. That's the Free Pug Show. Leonardo Baraviera says, oh, Canada, our young heart football land. True patriot love and pitch where we stand. Oh, Canada, young heart and football land, true patriot love, on pitch where we stand. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free, from far and wide. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Let's go, Canada, come on. Woo! I'm happy now, people, I'm happy now. I've waited 3.5 years for this. Not for a loss, but for a bloody big win. And 3 massive games and then a knockout round. And we are going to go to the knockout round, I'm telling you. But this was a rough start. Qatar will get us to go to the next level. And when we get to Switzerland, we'll be getting into peak form. This may turn out perfectly in the end. Love you, Canada. Woo! Here we go. Francois says he's scared to death. Bosnia will be afraid of losing. They won't come out for it too much yet. Francois says, oof, if we survive the corner. we did. Leonardo says, ha 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 ha, sing it, Stevie. Milky Moose Celtic got the lovely notes in the band. Milky Moose applauding. Angus, sing it in French now. You know what? I can't. I know half of it, but I don't know as much as I just did. If I could sing it in German, I could sing it in German, not a problem. Milky Moose Celtic for a World Cup goal, just one is amazing. Yep. Free Pug Show, well done. Thank you, brother. Alison Johnson with the long throw in now. Time's ticking. We're back in the game. One apiece. We're not losing. This is a good thing. Canada is not crying anymore. Throwing comes in from Johnson onto the edge of the 6-yard box. Coming back out. Stevie Eustachio. Back to Ali Johnson on the wing. Johnson puts the cross in. Great cross. Headed out one more time by Bosnia. Bosnia making things ugly. Keeping things moving. Over the top. He's onside. He's going to get there first. Richie Laray running with the man. Man open in the middle. Wide open in the middle. Man open in the middle. If he'd have found him, definitely could have been a scoring chance for Bosnia. And who wasn't watching in the middle? 2 players tracking the man, but no one was watching the guy in the middle. Schoolboy error. Could have been costly. Promise now, battling away. He's going to play the next game. Watch it. Free kick, referee. Another free kick. Promise David is going to be in the game next game. The way he's lighting things up, the runs he's making, the patterns he's playing, he's in for the next match. Francois Pitre, I just want Run away like an OG Italian with the draw here. Yeah, I want to run away like an Italian with the draw, yes. Is there late moments in the seconds? I tell you, fantastic turnaround in the match. The second half wasn't the greatest, but I tell you, we've literally come back from the dead. We have come back from the dead. We were looking to go out, literally losing 1-0. Absolutely. I tell you, it's an interesting end to the match. Two things coming up on your screens right now, if you keep watching, is the man of the match and the post-game. We're going into the post-game pretty soon. But towards the end of this, I want your man of the match, guys. When we get into the post-game, bring your man of the match then. In the post-game only in the post-game do I want to see your man of the match. Barbadez, the coach of Bosnia, getting off the bench. Not so happy now, but still going to be relieved if he gets a point. Canada now looking to get that go-ahead goal. One-way traffic. It's got to happen fast. One minute plus added time. I reckon 4 minutes of added time is what we're going to see. Di Humphries says, come on, Canada. Di Humphries on the JD. JD, yes, subbed out. Free kick, Canada. Referee calls it straight away. Francois Pitre. No, shoot out anyway. Just run away with the points. Francois wants this game stopping right now. He's quite happy with the point. And I can understand why. Considering what we went through here as a nation of Canada with this first half and then how it was leading into this, I think we've been given a good kick in the ass in many ways. 12 attempts, 4 on target for Canada. 7 attempts, 3 on target for Bosnia. We've been given a kick up the arse. It's probably the best thing that could happen to us, guys. I'm telling you now, against Qatar, we won't be starting slow. We'll be taking things much more serious. We'll be then prepped for Switzerland in the third game. Free kick coming up. Dewey games. Keeper's easy grab. Terrible free kick by Eustachio. Terrible. Five minutes, 6 minutes added time. That seems a little high, but we'll take it. Gives us more time to get that goal. Bosnia won't like that. Canada probably will. 6 minutes to go. One-way traffic. Canada has time to set up at least another 2 attempts. But don't get scored on, because if you do, well then, a good old word auf Deutsch in German is Endstation. It's the end of the line. Ball down the line now. Is he keeping it in play? Does keep it in play. And that should be a throw-in to Canada. Well played, Luke Fugerolis. He's done well today. He has stood up today. Luke has stood up today. He really has. He's answered all my doubts. If he stays in this situation with this kind of form against Qatar and against Switzerland, he's answered my worries. He does not need now to step backward in form. 7 minutes. We've got 7 minutes. Sorry, I'm joking you. Just winding you up. 7 coming in for 21. We've got 5 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Jonathan Osorio, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jono. Happy birthday to you. Jonathan Osorio, birthday wishes to Jono. And get used to that through the World Cup. If there's any more, I will sing them happy birthday, just like Elvis used to sing to everybody. Happy birthday to you. Canada now, moving away. Ali Ahmed down the line. Is the throw coming back? Free kick should be coming back. Referee's calling it back. He's holding his head. He's holding his head. He got kicked in the bollocks. He's holding his head. He's holding his head. He's holding his head. Got kicked in the bollocks. He's holding his head. What is that? What is that? Honestly, what is that? I tell you, Francois Pitre, promise must be in the game. Let's put Jonathan David instead of Olu and sub with Lauren later. Yeah, it's a crazy way to start, but it worked. Steven Eustachio's day is done, obviously. I wasn't impressed with Steven Eustachio today. I don't think he played his best game. Marco James, thank fuck I left this game out of my multi-bet LB. Hey, good one, Marco, good one. Absolutely brilliant. Francois Pitre, 6 minute stoppage, you betcha. Di Humphries couldn't find a decent Shiraz in Cornwall. Oh, no. Oh, come on, Cornwall. You got to get Shiraz into Di's hands, man. I mean, he's not the same. He's not taking the dog out for a walk without the Shiraz. Canada moving away now. Kyle Larin. And I tell you what, get the red card out. Get the red card out. Get the red card out, man. Get the red card out. What is this? Fucking rugby? A yellow card. What a joke. What a joke. What a joke. Get the red card out. Katic, you should be out of the game. You should be way out of the game for that. Watch this. This is nothing but more than rugby. Look, he's pulling him. That's aggression. That is not a yellow card. That is physical abuse to another player. That's a red card. Katic, you should be off. Should be off. Should be off. Yep, Di Humphries, red card him. Francois Peter, yellow card for Bosnia. Kacic, Zipo Divac, Mati, Zipo Divac. Should have been off. Should have been off, Matt. Should have been off. He should have been off. He should have been off. Dirty bastard. He should have been off. There we go. Canada now in the game much more now than they were. Big tackle coming in. Richie Larea does not dive in there because if he does, he's getting his shins ripped. Wise move by Richie, staying back. There's a dive. Book him. It's a dive. Book him. And he won't dive. Canada now. Seconds to go. 2 minutes to go. Do they get the late winner? Bosnia stifling anything. Clogging up the midfield. Making it more or less impossible for people to get through. Azoriano moving through. This is what you do. Slowing it down. That's the way to play this game. Slowing it down. Going through the lines, and that is not the way. Ali Ahmed has done nothing ever since he come on. All that you did at Norwich, you're not doing here. Decent season for Norwich City this season. But Ali Ahmed has done nothing, really, so far down the right. I'll tell you what is good, though. For many, many times watching TFC, you see that blue etching from the bank that sponsors the team. I'm not going to say their name because they're shit to me. I'm with the Royal Bank. But the other blue bank, I'm laughing, obviously. The other blue bank, they have blue etching all around the bottom end of the stadium. I think it looks so much better in red. So much better in red. I do. I really do. Finger biting time. Is there a goal in the last 60 seconds? So close, says Di Humphries. So close. Ball down the line again. Get that cross in. He's going to make it. He's going to make it. Cuts inside. Come on! Put it in! Oh, Kyle, you had it on your toe, son. You had it on your toe. It could have been 2-1. Lovely chest control. Hail Mary. Get it up in the box. Hail Mary now. Put it in the box. Hail Mary. Hail Mary, you damn ass. Put it in the box. You got seconds on the clock. Build it. No, we'll just waste time on sit on the halfway line. Put it in the box. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Honestly. Marco James. Oh, fuck, what a miss. Yes. Come on, Canada. Free kick, referee. Free kick. Free kick. There should be a free kick there. No free kick. I tell you what, that's probably going to be it. That's going to be it. And Francois Pitre said, no, Larin had it. But look at the blocks. Look at the blocks. Two guys blocking, eh? That exemplifies Bosnian defending. They're not giving up even now. They pushed us all the way, and there you go. One apiece on the day. We are in the post-match right now. I'm just going to bring up some stuff for the stats. Just a second. But one apiece on the day. It's good to come back. It really is good to come back because I thought we were going to be dead and buried if it carried on. But the substitution came in. Kyle Larin, I was asking for him to come in. He comes in and he makes it. Mark James down in Australia. See you later, BB. Great job, son. Cheers. Love you, mate. Thank you. Awesome to hear from you, brother. Brilliant. Milky Moot, great defending Bosnia at the end. Di Humphries, that's it. Honours even. Yes. Milky Moose Celtic imploring. Di Humphries, take care, Stevie. You too, Die. Tragic McTrout. Well, I'll take it. I will too. The 1-1 keeps us in it. And as I'm saying, we're going to go into the stats pretty much. We're going to go into the play of the game and how the feel of the game was in the post-game right now. Welcome to the post-game. Canada 1, Bosnia 1. We're going to bring the chat right now. Tragic McTrout says, well, I'll take it. Also says, thanks for the stream, Steve. Thank you, my friend. Seamus O'Leary. It had to be Larin. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Before he got the form with Southampton recently, Larin was not in form for Canada. And he comes up and saves the day. I said they should have started Larin. Maybe Jesse will listen next time. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Milky Moose Celtic, job done. Could have been 3. Yeah, could have been 3 points, but could have been none. Could have been none. On to the next day. Qatar, great points, Milky Moose Celtic. Seamus, O'Leary. Redemption day for Larin? Yeah. Definitely redemption day for Larin, 100%. Francois Pitre, a real world-class striker would have scored. Would have. I can't disagree with that. Steve says, was a good game for fair play. How many games do Bosnia draw practically every time they play? Yes, Steve, they do. Rich says, we got a fortunate point, really, but got to look back at what we need going forward. Play the 11 that will bleed red maple leaves for you. 100%. Rich also says, thanks, Stevie, buddy. Thank you, Steve. Cheers. Thank you, Rich. Love it, mate. Angus says, thank you, Stevie. Fun as always. Got a prep for me announcing tonight's match. Take care. I'm going to watch that match, but I'm also doing that match as well. So have a good podcast, Angus. Really have a good podcast and enjoy it. I'm sure you will. Thank you, Stevie. Fun as always. Got to prep for me announcing tonight's match. Take care. Take care, buddy. Let's take a look at what happened. Let's take a look at the stats right now on your screen coming in. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take you with me. Give me a second to set this up. It only takes a second, but I will set it up. Coming at you right now off screen. We're going straight off screen and straight into Statsland. Look how quick that was. I should be a TV producer. Holy shit. Get in the chat. Give me your thoughts. I want your man of the match. I want your man of the match. Please. Get me your man of the match in the chat. We're going to close down with man of the match. Please, man of the match in the chat and your thoughts on the game. And Qatar is next. Going into the stats, you can see the stats on your screens right there. Those are the stats. 13 shots, 3 on target, 60% possession, 390 passes, 78% pass accuracy, 10 fouls, 2 yellow cards, 1 offside, 9 corners. Bosnia, 8 shots, that's good. 4 on target, more than Canada. 40% possession, decent for a road team. 230 passes, not bad. 67% pass accuracy for a defending team, very good. 20 fouls, the Dirty Bastards Club. Yellow cards, 3. Red cards, none. Should have been 1. Offsides, none. And corners, 4. Those are your stats right now. Take a quick look at that. We've been bringing you back on screen, talking about the game and literally where it's going to be going. The appliance of science, done that quick. Boom, I'm back on your screens. Remember, we're in the post-game, and I want your man of the match, guys. Want your man of the match. So important that I get your first man of the match. Briefly, if you didn't get to this game, we're going to play it as it is. Canada, nerves. First 15. Did not look good. Could not connect the passes. Every time in the first half thereafter that we went down the left wing or down the right wing, there was only one problem. The crosses didn't connect, and a Bosnian player wearing white was who we seemed to be passing to. We didn't correct it in the first half. Second half, things would get better, but Bosnia would take the lead, 1-0, and it was something that I was worried about coming into this, that Bosnia would push us all the way. They did. Make no mistake, they pushed us all the way. This could have finished 1-0 to Bosnia, but Canada did not give up. They kept pressing. We can count ourselves fortunate that we did get the goal, but what made it happen was a change in the offense. Tani was upstairs with Jonathan David. Jonathan David, again, did nothing and did not look like the top striker we know him to be. He had a chance. He should have put it away in the first half, but didn't connect. Too much hesitation from Jonathan David is killing his game. He needs to relax and enjoy and do the old runs that he used to do. Tea time, baby. 1 second. Got to clean the old tea off the face. Oh, lovely cup of tea. But moving on. Half time. Jesse has a big talk to the team, I imagine, because Canada come out a different looking set of people. Really going down the line, left, going down the line, right, making chances where we were not making chances, and eventually The big changer, I called for it after 60 minutes to get Larin in the game. And as someone said, obviously Jesse Marsh has got me in his earpiece. I called for Larin to get into this game to change Canada's fortunes. Larin was on a couple of minutes later in the game and comes up with that goal. 1-1. Saves the red faces from such a massive red crowd at BMO Field, but saves the red faces, and we are still alive. 1 apiece. And it finishes 1-1. You've heard the stats. But at the end of the day, you have to think about one thing. Great defending from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Absolute amazing defensive performance. Absolute impressive togetherness from the Bosnians, or the Bosniaks, whatever you want to call them. But they came as a team. They came with a mission not to lose. And just like they did against Italy, just like they did against Wales in the playoffs, they got that draw. They did not lose. And they looked good doing it. Qatar, Switzerland are going to have the same issues as Canada in this group. I'm telling you now, Group B is not as easy as you might think at all. But at the end of the day, 1 apiece. Brilliant scoreline. And I tell you, I'm going to just look at something right now, change it up for you really quickly. I want to bring something in here to show you the regular standings right now as we've got it. After a 1-1 with Bosnia and Herzegovina. In the lights, here we come. Bringing it in. Just a second. I'm going to now show you what the group looks like on your screens right now. That is Group B as it stands right now. Canada on top with Bosnia with 1 apiece after 1. Qatar, Switzerland play tomorrow. Expect Switzerland to be on top, and it looks like 3 for Switzerland points. Bosnia, Canada second on 1, and then Qatar possibly last on 3. Next game for Canada is against Qatar in Vancouver, whereby, I got to tell you, coming back on screen, I got to tell you, we will be going to Vancouver a much relieved team that we didn't start off with a loss. In the World Cup, as you know, the one thing you don't want to have happen is to start off with a loss. We didn't. Absolute passion in that crowd. Absolute passion when we scored. You heard me go ballistic. I know you went ballistic. And that's what the World Cup does to me, does to you, does to the whole Canadian nation. But we still have not won a World Cup match in a group game after 7 matches. Is Qatar to be our opening World Cup match with a win, the only win we will ever have at a World Cup so far in group play? Is Qatar to be our first World Cup win? Because I'll tell you now, I did not think this was going to be so easy. You've heard it from me for weeks and weeks and weeks. And go down in the library and look at that video. Canada's problem in Group B. It's in the library. Go down there. Go and listen to what I said months ago, because it just happened. It just happened. It just happened. I'm ecstatic that we have got a point. Going back into the chat to sub it down, and we're talking about your man of the match. Yes, man of the match today. Going into it, into the chat. Francois, real world-class striker, would have scored. Steve, was a good game, fair play. How many games do Bosnia draw? Practically every one. Rich, we got a fortunate point, really, but got to look back at what we need going forward. Play the 11 that we will bleed red maple leaves for you. Rich says, thanks, Steve, buddy. Rich, thank you, buddy. Angus, thank you, Steve. He's off to do his podcast. Go for it. Seamus O'Leary says, let's face it, though. Canada were dominant for large swaths of the game. Dominant, but the quality. And if it wasn't for Larin coming in, we'd have lost. But yes, you're right. We were dominant in large swaths of the second half and so much of the first half, but we never connected until Larin got that ball in the back of the net, and was I happy. Oh my shit, was I happy. Francois, we turned into Brazil for 30 seconds. It was enough. There you go. We turned into Brazil for 30 seconds. It was enough. Fantastic. Darren Brimble, hey, from Nova Scotia, you rock. Darren Brimble, you rock. You rock. And so does Nova Scotia. Absolutely love that place. Darren, stick with us, like, subscribe. Remember, join this family. The World Cup is going a long way on Ultimate Soccer Show. Tea time, baby, one more time. And a wipe of the bad. Excuse me. Seamus, Canada own the stats. Yes, they did. Darren Brimble, hey from Nova Scotia, you rock. I've got to say it again because you rock, buddy. Milky Moo Estachio is the man of the match. Milky Moo for man of the match. Darren Brimble, let's go Canada. Seamus O'Leary, I thought Larea was good. Seamus O'Leary, maybe him or Larin. Can you bring Larin into the phrase or into the frame of man of the match just because he scores a goal? Just thinking about that one. Milky Moo, kudos for AJ for going full 90. And having good game after the early yellow. Yes, absolutely. Alistair Johnson could have been in trouble with that yellow early, but he's a real professional. Does great things at Celtic, does great things with the Canadian national team. He's got a great brain. He knows how to gauge things. He's not always late on a tackle. Milky Moo Celtic, kudos to AJ. Absolutely. Francois Pitre, well, Larin scored, so let's give it him. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Just adjusting the mic there. Seamus O'Leary. Yeah, there were a lot of arrogant Bosnia fans who thought they were smoking Canada. Maybe that'll shut it up. Funny, yeah. Seamus O'Leary also says Swiss have one loss. LOL. Yeah. And Milky Moo, 102 more games. It's now 101. 3 down, 101 to go. Tonight, USA taking on Paraguay. I'm going to run on, guys. And we're going to call this a day. But a fantastic 1-1. I'm glad you were there. Thank you for being here again. Join me tonight for USA Paraguay if you desire. It's going to be another interesting game. Paraguay not being given any respect. USA looking like the big team coming in. Let's see what happens. But thank you so much, Kyle Larin, for coming on because he does get the man of the match today. You come on, you act like a superstar, you save Canada. There's no other thing to say, but thank you, Kyle Larin, for saving our butts on the day. 1-1 on the day with Bosnia. We're sitting on top of the group at the moment. We should hope that Qatar can get a draw out of Switzerland, and it would be dead even after 1. Be on your way, Canada. Another great day. Thank you, everybody in the chat. You rocked it. You were amazing. You